Right, Rich.
Hello.
We're doing another episode of Smell and Friends, and this is another one that came to me at 5 a.m, you know, when I was writing down ideas.
Yeah, just flying out.
So, a bloke says he'll only smile if he can do a Space Jam.
Oh, that's perfect.
They need to figure out what that means, because he's not elaborating for some reason. What is a Space Jam? Does he want to play basketball? Does he want to, like, compete for the face of the earth?
We can't have the Looney Tunes characters, so it'd be like... It'd have to be like...
Maybe that's a hurdle reach, man. You know, we can't get the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Like, man, put yourself in their shoes. If you showed up to someone's house and they said, I'll only smile if I can do a Space Jam, what's your plan?
Well, wouldn't you be... Is Michael Jordan dead? No, I don't think he is.
No.
Oh, it's Kobe, innit? Is it Kobe?
Yeah, Kobe,
Okay,
yeah.
I was going to say, first of all, Charlie go, well, he's dead, so we can't get him. He's gone. Okay, that's fine, and we can get Michael Jordan back.
So, if someone said to you, I'll only smile if I can do a Space Jam, your first move would be to try and get Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he's the linchpin. He brings them together. So we need Michael Jordan.
What do you mean he's the linchpin for the second one? He wasn't in the second one, and he still did the Space Jam.
That's what I mean.
No, I like it. Then.
That's why Space Jam 2 didn't fly. Space Jam 1 was worth that. Got Michael Jordan on the front.
Right, so Charlie has to try and get Michael Jordan to come down. But, like, what then? Does Michael Jordan just play basketball with the guy?
Yeah, so they're like... Next scene, Charlie's in a director's hat.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we got Michael Jordan. Mr. Boss owed him a favour. No, he owed Mr. Boss a favour. Whatever that implies.
That's so Smiling Friends.
Yeah.
So Smiling Friends just skipping over that.
And, like, the whole scene's there. And then Pim's like, okay, did we get the Looney Tunes? And he goes, like, who did we get then? And it's just, like, the Goofy Boys turn up or something.
And can it just be like two mascots?
Yeah,
like,
and it's like, you know, like lookalikes.
Oh.
Instead of bugs, what would like the name be? Would it be like crickets or something? Because bugs, crickets. We'll call them insect.
And I like cricket because I like we couldn't get Bugs Bunny, but here's Johnny Cricket.
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid.
Yeah, so it's like we got Johnny Cricket, and it's like wait, and then Pim's like wait, why is it Cricket? And he goes, Bugs, and he goes, yeah, but he's Bugs Bunny. He goes, yeah, but we have Johnny Cricket, and Johnny Cricket it just smokes and is sad. He's just a sad like cricket,
Right.
proper dusty old
man. Can Johnny Cricket try and play basketball, but like he's just completely out of breath because he's a heavy smoker?
Yeah, and it's like he's a cartoon. He's like, you don't even breathe air, man. You breathe creative energy. No, I was made to be sad.
Man, again, I don't understand. What are they doing? Are they filming him playing basketball with Michael Jordan and Johnny Cricket?
Well, that's what I mean.
And saying this is a Space Jam?
Well, yeah. So like Charlie's writing. I haven't seen Space Jam before. I watched it last night, and we need aliens, Charlie. And he's like,
man, I think it's funnier if he watched it once, like 10 years ago.
yeah. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get a copy because there's no stream. He's like, and then
I'm not going to pirate it.
He goes, you don't pirate, Charlie. Like, you're taking money away from the creators. And then Johnny Cricket just starts coughing. And the Looney Tunes don't need more money. They're already taking my job.
Like he was originally up for the first Space Jam, but they went, oh no, we'll go with the Looney Tunes
instead. It was between
instead.
me and him, and they said smoking wouldn't be good on. So who would be the other? So who's the second one?
No, man, honestly, I reckon it's funny if we just keep Johnny Cricket.
Okay, Johnny.
If that's the only one they could get.
Well, yeah. So Johnny, it was meant to be a duo, and it's like, where's Elmer Fudd?
Are you gonna say he died?
Yeah. He goes, the smoke comes for us all, boy. And anyway, so they're like, okay, all right, are we doing the Space Jam? I know the lines. And he goes, well, no, we can't use those lines. And we can't use Space Jam either. And like the dude who's asked for Space Jam goes, but I want a Space Jam. I want a Space Jam. And he goes, all I can give you is Void Marmalade. Void Marmalade. Okay. And
man, maybe the compromise is Michael Jordan can say the iconic line from the movie, come on, let's do a Space Jam. But Charlie says, don't worry, I'll edit that in post.
yeah, but it was like the first shot. The first shot, and he goes, come on, let's do a Space Jam. And then he's like, oh, I'll edit it in post. And then we just had a montage of them doing shots.
They're just playing basketball.
They're just playing basketball. There's no plot. It's like, and they do. Yeah. Well, man, by the way, we managed to get Michael Jordan, but we didn't get Bugs. There's something there. And it's just Michael, like, so like halfway through the film, it's like, Michael won't direct opposite cricket anymore. It's like, what? Why? It's like, he just smokes. Keeps smoking, Charlie. Like,
Yeah, that was my next point. That Michael Jordan was all too happy to do like a recreation of a movie he did 30 years ago. But instead of his co-stars, he's doing it with his cigarette.
He just like keeps smoking on the set though, like and like in the film, and it's like he's like, I know CGI, you can cut it out. Your head's always gonna be up in the air though, smoking.
So is he saying just replace a cigarette with a basketball in CGI?
Yeah, he says just replace it with a bat. He's like, I'm playing basketball, man. It's all the same sports, isn't it?
Man, can we have a name for the client?
Johnny Woodpecker.
John. No, we can't be Johnny.
Oh, because you got Johnny Cricket. Alright, Ronnie Woodpecker. And he's
right,
and he's like,
right.
Why are you called Woodpecker? And he's like, I always wanted to be a cartoon character. He's like, but you are. And he's like, no, but I wanted to be a woodpecker.
So is Ron happy with this scenario?
Mostly because he wants to be a woodpecker and is like trying to get the CGI budget to make him a woodpecker in Space Jam. And he's like, he keeps coming up with situations where he's like, so what if Michael shoots the ball and I fly into... But you can't fly. And he goes, yeah, we have wires and we haven't got wires. We've got no budget. I'm paying for this out of my Uber funds.
Right. So, man, this Ronnie Woodpecker, he was sat at home watching Space Jam, and he said the only way this could be better is if I was in it playing a woodpecker.
yeah, that's it. So basically, it all hinges on, you know, when they're watching like a first take and he's not woodpecker. He goes, I'm not woodpecker. Michael needs to be opposite of woodpecker. And it's just Cricket walking around, like breathing slowly. And then
cigarettes in hand.
They go to Mr. Boss and they're like, Michael won't work with us anymore. He goes, I know you ruined that. You soured that relationship, by the way. I had courtside tickets. He keeps saying all he smells is smoke. Mr. Boss really struggling with this guy. Like, he wants to be a woodpecker, and he goes, oh, that's easy. And he just hands him over a medicine,
right?
And it's just woodpecker serum
instead of like a tablet. And you know the vials from Cusco.
Yeah, and it's like, it's that one though. Like, is that the same animation?
Yeah. In a puff of smoke, he turns into a woodpecker, and he's just happy.
Yeah, he's like, I'm free.
Man, can we end it with him flying away, like flying really high, and Mr. Boss going, it only lasts 30 seconds.
Yeah. And Mr. Boss is like, did no one tell him that he needs to get the shots in? He's like, what do you mean the shots? He's like, well, it lasts 30 seconds, and the camera's over there, and he's flying away. And like, what? And then, oh yeah, there's a spot.
He's gonna...
It's like quiet for a second.
Just silence. Yeah.
And Mr. Boss just goes, well, a dead client's a happy client.
Yeah.
He's still paid.